So, you finally decided to unlock your hidden genius, huh? Because, clearly, spending 12 years in school and another 4 in college only got you skilled enough to Google things like how to become smarter overnight or can I learn French through hypnosis? Fear not, my ambitious friend, today's your lucky day, because we're tackling a completely realistic, totally achievable goal, speaking 10 languages in just 1 week, no studying required. First things first, ignore all the haters who tell you this can't be done. They're obviously jealous of your future multilingual Instagram bio. After all, we're living in an age where you can learn quantum physics from a 15-second TikTok dance video. Why shouldn't languages be equally easy? The internet's filled with these brilliant shortcuts, isn't it? You've probably seen headlines like fluent in Spanish in 2 days, or master Mandarin by watching Netflix, because, obviously, binge-watching Squid Game with subtitles practically makes you an expert linguist. Who needs classes when you can mispronounce Korean words confidently at your local K-barbecue joint? Step 1 to mastering 10 languages in a week, lower your standards drastically. Remember, fluency is relative. If you can confidently order coffee incorrectly in 5 different languages, congratulations, you've achieved multilingual mastery. Italians absolutely love it when you yell espresso instead of espresso, especially if you wave your hands dramatically enough to compensate. And let's be honest, your English isn't exactly Shakespearean either, is it? Half of your daily vocabulary is memes, emojis, and misquoted motivational phrases from Reddit. Speaking of Reddit, ever notice how learning forums are filled with people giving advice like just immerse yourself completely? Sure, Karen, I'll just pack my bags, move to Japan, and immerse myself completely by awkwardly pointing at sushi menus for the next 10 years. Problem solved. But immersion is key, so let's hack it. Rename all your phone apps into foreign languages you can't pronounce. Your confusion every time you open WhatsApp, or should I say WhatsApp, will surely speed up your language learning. Nothing like being unable to text your mom without accidentally booking a flight to Tokyo. Full immersion at its finest. Another popular myth, language learning apps. These promise mastery through exciting mini-games because clearly, swiping candies and avoiding bombs in colorful cartoons is exactly how diplomats and translators get their skills. But hey, if it boosts your ego seeing congratulations, you're 1% fluent in German, after 2 weeks, who am I to judge? By the way, don't overlook the classic advice, talk to native speakers immediately. Imagine how thrilled they'll be when you corner them at a Starbucks, shouting fragmented Spanish phrases you picked up from Narcos. What better way to bond than correcting someone's awful pronunciation while they butcher your native tongue? Friendship's guaranteed. And let's not forget the magical method of sleep learning. Oh yes, because who hasn't dreamt of absorbing complex grammar through osmosis while drooling on their pillow? If it worked so well, you'd already be fluent in astrophysics, investing in Bitcoin, and playing Beethoven's symphonies after your last YouTube autoplay session. Critics might say this approach isn't realistic, but these are the same unimaginative people who still believe that hard work, consistency, and actual effort lead to success. Ha! Clearly, they haven't discovered the life-changing power of procrastinating all day and then panic-watching Learn Japanese Fast at 3 a.m. Sleep deprivation, the breakfast of champions. But perhaps the most underrated trick of them all, confidence. Walk around like you invented languages themselves. If you mess up, just insist you're speaking an ancient dialect unknown to commoners. Oh, you've never heard of old Icelandic Spanish hybrid slang? Typical. Confidence is half the battle, delusion is the other half, and caffeine overdoses fill the gaps in between. Also, consider how much society values multilingualism. It makes you look smarter, improves your Tinder profile instantly, and gives you the power to critique foreign films without subtitles while still not fully understanding them. Bonus points if you loudly announce that the book was better even though there was no book. Jokes aside, though we rarely put them aside here, the point is clear, our obsession with instant results and shortcuts says a lot more about our culture than actual learning. We want achievements without effort, fluency without practice, and success without sacrifice. We want to hack our way to greatness, armed only with a YouTube tutorial, overpriced ebooks, and a splash of unrealistic optimism. Maybe, just maybe, languages and life deserve a bit more respect and patience. Or, you could just ignore that boring bit of advice, grab another espresso, and confidently butcher 10 languages at your next party. After all, confidence trumps competence every time, right? Who am I kidding? You're totally gonna try this anyway. See you at the Polyglot Meetup. Don't forget your translator app. You're definitely gonna need it. And if you enjoyed laughing at life's absurd shortcuts, subscribe to the channel, because who needs competence when you have great content like this? Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and join our tribe of brilliant slackers today.